but they echo my cadence. Watching from the bleachers while I'm penning impatience. Algorithm couldn't box me, dog. I've been innovation. I've been adjacent to the gate, but they fenced in their favor. Silence loud as the sirens when you inching in range. Funny how they never flinch until you shift in the game. But I don't beg for the table, dog. I'm building the frame, and now I'm carving out a seat while they whisper my name. Low tones from high views, they disguise their intentions. Shake hands with tight jaws, fake smiles and dimensions.
Welcome back to another episode of Goat Worthy Reactions, where we mainly like to focus on the goats on this channel. And today we're dealing with that big old Billy Goat. You already know his name. I ain't got to say it. He right there. Don't look at me. Look at him. Listen, we're going to be doing ZEUS, man. Continuing on with the music to be murdered by side B. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get straight into it, man. This is your first time watching on YouTube. Don't forget, hit that link in the description box below. Sign up for the Patreon. Get a month free. Hit me up through the email, GOAT Level 3. I'll let you know if the program's still running at that time. But GOAT Level 3. Or just send me, you know what? Email me GOAT3. Email's in the description box below. Like, share, and subscribe.
She says I am trash, but she listens to Tekashi. Bitch, you lost me. Yeah, fair weather, wishy-washy. She thinks machine washed me. Swear to God, man, her favorite rapper wish she'd cross me. I love conflict, got her obnoxious, subconscious. I'm afraid to unlock it. Keep those monsters in the closet. I'm what an idiotic sub-buttons. But I've been throwing down gauntlets since that underground ruckus. Where I planted my roots. Yeah, that's how I had a whole planet that roots for me. As in the group, and no one thinks dark as I think. So imagine the havoc these black thoughts are Tariq. As in Trotter, I keep shout out to D- and T-, but me long as I breathe promise to be honest.
T-minus made this beat. I didn't know T-minus made this beat. I didn't know T-minus. Y'all already know, whoever followed me, you know this is a 2.0. But yeah, so we already got a few disses in there, right? I think he's dissing, Misfit, right? The homegirl from the Math Hoffa show. Yo, anybody can get it with Marshall, dog. Anybody. No name, big name, small name, his name, her name, his name. Don't matter what your pronouns is, dog. He's coming at your head top. Shout out to Misfit, though. She had a crazy, wild opinion about the Eminem and MGK battle. That was insane. She said MGK killed him. That was kind of crazy. Kind of crazy to me that a battle rapper would say that. It's not crazy that someone said that. A lot of people said MGK won. It was kind of crazy to me that Misfit said it. I'm a fan of Misfit. I like her. But that was kind of wild. Yeah, that was kind of wild. But anyways, she says that I'm trash, but she listens to Tekashi, but she lost me. Yep. Because she said she liked the Gumbo song, and she tried to compare. Oh my gosh, she really tried to compare 6ix9ine to Onyx. That was a violation. That was a hip-hop violation on the play. I'm sure Onyx was out there somewhere. I showed Sticky Fingers. Fragile Star was like, what? They felt very insulted. That was kind of crazy for her to say that. She lost points with me. I ain't gonna lie. Run it back, though.
She says I am trash, but she listens to Tekashi. Bitch, you lost me. Yeah, fair weather, wishy-washy. She thinks machine washed me. Swear to God, man, her favorite rapper wish she'd cross me.
Fair weather, wishy-washy. They just fair weather, wishy-washy fans. They're not real fans of hip-hop, dog. Yeah, she said machine washed me, Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, cool. I'm pretty sure I broke that down in the first one, but yeah, listen. That's cool, man. I like the fact that he dissed her, though. Like, yeah, take these. And she was all happy about it on the show. I'm like, that's all people do. M disses them, and then they get excited. They get happy about it. What MGK do when he got dissed? Started popping champagne, right? Yeah. Bitch, pop champagne to this. Let's get it.
Love conflict, got her obnoxious, subconscious. I'm afraid to unlock it. Keep those monsters in the closet. I'm what an idiotic sub-buttons. But I've been throwing down gauntlets since that underground ruckus.
I've been throwing down gauntlets since that underground ruckus where I planted my roots. Oh my God, that's how I had a whole planet that roots for me, as in the group. No one thinks dark as I think. So imagine the havoc these black thoughts are Tariq. As they try to, I keep slaughtering beats. Oh my God, bro! I know. Tariq Trotter. I know Black Dog heard that and was like, damn, he be going off. You heard what Tariq said. You heard what Trotter said. I don't know if y'all seen it. He did an interview with King Crooked where he pretty much, I'm gonna take it, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna take it as in he heard that M verse afterwards and he knew M didn't clean him up, but he knew M edged him. He knew M got him on that track because he said bro, you shouldn't have submitted the verse. He submitted the verse, heard the M verse, and wanted to change his verse. and it was like it's too late. His album's already dropped. He's done. You get one chance with M, bro. He gives you the beat. From what I heard, M doesn't put a limit on people's verses. I thought that when I heard The Killers, and then someone told me, someone close. Listen, I got kind of a source next to M's camp too, by the way. I'm trying to work my magic. I am trying to work my magic, but yeah, I'll let y'all know about that another time. When we done with this album reaction, we're gonna have a serious conversation about yeah, I'll let y'all know later. But listen, we're working on some things. But yeah, man, to me it sounded like Black Thought was conceding a little bit. I felt like he thought M edged him. That's what I got out of that interview. He didn't say that, but he heard M's verse and wanted to change his verse. But you submitted the verse, though. You feel me? You submitted that verse. So I don't know. You submitted the verse, bro. What you want me to do?
Yeah, that's how I had a whole planet that roots for me.
Planet that roots for me. Everything, which is this crazy scheme.
The group and no one thinks dark as I think now. So imagine the havoc these black thoughts are to wreak.
Imagine the havoc these black thoughts are to wreak. I keep slaughtering beats. Havoc from Prodigy and Havoc Mobb Deep. Oh my lord.
Centrata, I keep slaughtering beats. Shout out to Beat Minus and T Minus, but me long as I.
T Minus made this beat. This kind of sounds like a T Minus beat, man. T Minus made Middle Child for J. Cole. This kind of sounds like a J. Cole beat. And M liked it, Middle Child. He really liked Middle Child, and he spoke about it in a Crooked Eye interview. So you know what? We should probably watch that interview and react to it, just for the for the stands, for the people who really care about it. Because I would love to rewatch that freaking whole thing. I would love to rewatch it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, for real, dog. Like. It kind of reminds me of that beat in a way.
And T Minus, but me long as I promise to be honest and wholeheartedly. Apologies, we honor for that song that leaked. I'm sorry, it wasn't meant to cause you grief. Regardless, it was wrong of me, but I be on my own.
I love this hook. Hold on, but can y'all clear something up for me? What song is he talking about that leaked? I don't remember, and I'm pretty sure when I first heard this, I still didn't know. So, what song leaked, right? That he might have hurt Rihanna's feelings in? Give me some feedback on that. Get in the comment section and let me know, Patreoners. Let me know. Let's hear this hook though. He says, Rihanna, sorry for that song it leaked. It wasn't meant to cause you grief. Like, what did he do? Don't tell me it was because he did diss her on Relapse. But don't tell me it was that. Because, oh no, that's not a leak. That was on the album. Because you know what he said on Relapse. You remember, right? Relapse, one of my favorite albums. So I remember lyrics from Relapse. He said, I pee on Rihanna. See, man, I do what I wanna. Spray perfume on Madonna. To the lazy boy here, yeah, whatever he said right there. He said he'll pee on Rihanna. He'll do what he wanna. I don't think Rihanna caught that one because the accents. Because the accents, he got away with a lot with the accents. He need to bring the accents back. I swear, bro. I said it when I heard what was that song we played before? He did somewhat of an accent. He was kind of teasing us. I forgot what song it was, but. Yeah, I just felt like the accents was cool, bro. He was doing dope rhyme structures with it. Bring the accents back. Oh yeah, oh, you know what it was? It was I'm having a relapse. I reacted to it, posted it. That was from last year, but I think I titled it "Bring the Accents Back," yo.
It was wrong of me, but I be on my own.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds like Zeus. When they say you ain't the GOAT, I come down like who? But I got
shout out to White Gold.
Like
That's one of my favorite hooks.
See the game from a bird's eye view.
Hey, bitch talk to a rap god. They talking to a monster.
Hey, you could give your whole damn life to the music thing.
They gon' turn around like they don't love you. Hey,
they woke a giant up. So when I get back on my feet, don't wonder why in the fuck is my head in the clouds. Cheap vibe with the stewardess getting head in the clouds. Mile high, flying fuck.
Oh my God, the follow-up, bro. I give a fly. I was about to pause it before we got to the point of the bar. He said, yeah, why I give a flying. Oh my God, they woke the giant up so when I get back on my feet, don't wonder why, cause my head in the cloud. Oh my gosh, man. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better, bro. It's like you hear him rap, bro. Like, yo, you could think whatever you want about M when it comes to his politics, when it comes to his offensive bars or whatever the case may be, or where he stands, who he supports, what rappers he puts, like shady records. There's a lot of criticism. Oh, man, there's a lot of criticism surrounding M, right? And I hate the fact that there's so much criticism around him because, truthfully, I understand him. I understand why, he votes the way he does or who he supports. Like, I understand all that, even though I don't fully support, I support him to vote for whoever he wants. Even though I don't fully agree with it, I know his sentiment. Like, you be nuts to confuse M with any of these crazy other Democrat like artists. When I say crazy Democrats, I'm not talking about just all Democrats, right? I'm talking about the crazy ones, the loony bins, man. There's some loony bins out there. There's loony bins on both sides, but I'm just really mind blown by what some of the, not even, I can't even say Democrats, right? I got to say like just like the extreme leftists. That's all I could really point it as. Because I know way too many Democrats who got a lot of common sense, who are Democrat, but they just don't vote for everything. They don't vote for everything Democrat. And they don't vote for it. And they don't always not vote for a Republican. That's not how they stand. You know what I'm saying? Because once you stand on one side, you become loyal to that side, you're putting that loyalty above God. You're putting that loyalty above your people. You're putting that loyalty above the interests, the best interests of this country. You feel me? You can't just be loyal to one party. That's nuts to me. Like, I could never be loyal to, you know, the Republican side just because they have traditional values that I might agree with, right? But what? If a Democrat president comes in, you know, if Kamala was talking the right stuff, I would have voted for Kamala, but she was talking some craziness. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. To me, it don't matter. It could be anybody. It could be a Democrat or a Republican. So it's not, I don't even want to throw it on the Democrat Party. I really want to throw it on, even though I think the Democrat Party is wild evil, I just think both sides are evil. You know what I'm saying? But I really want to throw it on just those loony bins out there, bro. There's some loony bins, and they're making Democrats look terrible. Well, they're making liberals look terrible, because liberalism is not a bad thing. Being liberal is not a bad thing. It's just they hijack what being liberal means, and they're ruining it. M is liberal to the truest sense, I would think. You know what I'm saying? Because he still be bashing. He still be doing all the same stuff he's always been doing. They swear he switched up completely. He still have y'all not heard the death of Slim Shady, bro? You know how many people he was coming at, offending? You know, and M was never really a gay basher. He never was. They don't understand when he uses the F word that he's never referring to really gay people or even making fun of them. Like, oh, making fun of them, yes, but not bashing them like he hates them. Hate what? Hate mags? The answer is yes. Homophobic? Nah, you just heterophobic. Like, they don't understand the tongue in cheek that M does. They don't get it. He's nuts. If you wasn't with M from the beginning, you're just not gonna understand him today. Like, you're gonna take everything he says literal. I'm talking too much. Let's get it. I like White Gold, man. How y'all feel about White Gold? I wish more white. I mean, we got White Gold on Death of Some Shady, but I want more White Gold. I'm not even gonna hold you. I feel like that's his new Nate Dogg, bro. He needs to stay with him.
And I get back on my feet.
And I like Ty Dolla $ign with Eminem.
The wonder whiner.
Round like they don't love you.
Yeah, they want vagina. So when I get back on my feet, the wonder whiner.
Who else as an Eminem fan knew that he was going to rhyme vagina when he said gina? I just feel like, yo, if he doesn't say vagina, that's a miss. That's a fail. Like, he has to say vagina now.
They want vagina. So when I get back on my feet, the wonder whiner. Fuckers my head in the clouds. G5 with the scooters getting head in the clouds. My high club, I give a blind fuck. Punchline or just trying to survive in this climate of vagina.
He literally rhymes every word. Nobody rhymes better. Nobody rhymes more. Like, bro, who's on? Who y'all feel is on? I have a question for the stands, man. The true stands. Who y'all feel? Let's try and be unbiased for a second. I'm talking about one category, right? Rhyming wise, who y'all feel is up there with M, bro? I'm gonna say somebody who I feel is kind of up there with M. No, I'm not gonna say kind of. I think he's very close to up there with M. I gotta say Tech 9, bro. I feel like Tech 9 is up there. You know why I really respect Tech 9? Because he said, right, in his own words, that Eminem is the best rapper. He is the pinnacle. He's what Tech 9 says. Eminem is what he shoots at. Like, that's the best rapper. I gotta respect that. That's like realism, bro. How can you can have a disagreeing with him? Well, I don't think Tech 9 really disagrees with him, but I feel like you can have like a different style, a different whatever, and still you can still admit that when somebody like I would never not like I tell people all the time, people was like, yo, you're one of the best rapper reactors, whatever. And I tell people all the time, I say, bro, to me, Flawdzilla is the best rapper reactor. He really is. Because he's a dope reactor. He catches bars, right? And he's a dope rapper. That's like the only rapper. That's the only rapper online as far as reactors that I would say, like, if somebody said I was better than him, I'm fine with that too. But if somebody said he was better than me, I would not be offended. I'd be like, well, yeah, I think he is the best rapper reactor. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting back in the game. I'm just dropping my first album, so like, you know, I'm sharpening my sword still. So we'll see where we at on the next album. You feel me? I got Flawed. Flawed's gonna be on the next album, so that's gonna be fun.
Cancel my ass like Aunt Jemima. Syrup, I'm a shit stirrer, you're a dimer. Doesn't said I couldn't do it. Hit Europe, kick the door and put a foot through it. Like like a stirrup. Used to have to sit and watch them bills pile up. Now I just sit back and watch them bills pile up.
Hey, cause I be on my own.
Head up in the clouds like Zeus when they say you ain't the GOAT.
I come down like whoop.
But I got my head in the clouds like Zeus. Swear I can see the game from a bird's eye view. Hey, bitch, you talking to a rap god. Hey, girl, you talking to a monster. Hey, you could get your whole damn life.
Hey, what's the best hook on this album? I don't. I'm talking about side A and side B. I don't see how we don't collectively come together and say that this is the best hook on the album. I don't know how we don't do that. Like, this is the best hook on this album. Like, I'm gonna need to see in the comment section. Do you agree or not? And this is a top 5 song on the album. On both albums, bro. This is a top 5 song on both albums.
The music thing, they gon' turn around.
I've seen them come and go. I've seen the hugest debuts. Just had a great view to see the game through. And Drake, they're gonna turn on you one day too. And the more you win, the sooner they do. They'll be calling you a trash bin, saying that your new one isn't better than your last. And even if it is,
Foreshadowing Marshall. Foreshadowing Marshall. When I first did this, the Drake and Kendrick, I don't know, right? The Drake and Kendrick beef didn't even happen yet. And if it did, it didn't get to this point where Drake is really isolated, like really done for in the game. Like, Drake is done for, bro. Just because people think just because his numbers is up that he's not done for. Bro, Drake is done for, bro. His numbers can stay the way they are right now. He's done for. In hip hop, he's done for, bro. I don't know what he's gonna do. He can easily make a comeback. He can easily make a comeback, but he's not doing that right now. He keeps trying to make these weird little hits, and they're not sticking. He needs to come back, leave Kendrick alone, number one. Stop trying to, I don't know why he out here subbing Kendrick. He needs to just come back and just rap. Drop a, 5 a.m. in New York or, I don't know, in Compton. Shoot a video in Compton. Don't talk about Kendrick, but shoot a video in his hood. Like, real slow. Get game to protect you again real quick and shoot a video in his hood. Like, he needed, because after Kendrick said, I think that's gonna be your last stop. Yeah, or not like us. He should just go there, find somewhere, have police block off all the roads, and he could just shoot one in the cul-de-sac and get out of there. Real talk, dog. It'll work out. I'm telling you. He needs to just rap for a little bit. He needs to drop an album rapping, and he needs to just rap better than Kendrick. That's what he needs to do, right? Because one thing for sure that we know, Drake, when he's rapping, when he's just fully rapping, yeah, bro, he is up there with Kendrick, dog. Like, he is up there with Kendrick. He's not better than Kendrick, no, but he's one of the best up there, dog. He can easily have a better verse than Kendrick. He can, like, it can go back and forth like that. I think overall Kendrick is just too much of an artist. Like, Kendrick's an artist to the truest form. Like, he's a real artist. Drake is a little bit like, Drake feels like a plant almost. He really does to me. He's starting to feel like a plant, but not with everything going on. He's not a plant. He's not a plant. He's just a kind of a corny kid who just mastered the game, right? You know what I'm saying? He studied the game so much, he just learned it and got really good at it. He stole records on his way up, ghostwriters. He's done for. Like, I don't know, man. I think Drake is done for. But he said, Drake, they're going to turn on you. What he said, I love that. And foreshadowing Drake career. That's funny.
and Drake, they're gonna turn on you one day too. And the more you win, the sooner they do.
And the more you win, well, he lost one. He lost one. Get some. Yeah, so he lost one, Marshall. That's why he's in the position he's in right now. But okay, let's finish it up.
Calling you a trash bin, saying that your new one isn't better than your last. And
it's not, though. They're not lying. The fans aren't lying. It's not better than his last one.
even if it is, once they start to turn their backs, they ain't never coming back. And they did it to chance next to be mentioned in future in the past tense.
And be giving people shout outs that be disrespecting them, and that be pissing me off. And you know why? I think the reason why it happens because I don't think everything gets to him. You feel me? Like, everything doesn't reach him. So him shouting at Chance the Rapper, sure, he did a little Saturday Night Live with Chance the Rapper, that little skit. That was cool. Why is it that after that, Chance the Rapper had disrespectful, and then he did the battle thing with Chance the Rapper, right? Wasn't Chance the Rapper on that show when it was battling with DJ Khaled and all that? I don't know if he was. I thought he was, but if he wasn't, I think it's interesting that Chance the Rapper discredits him after that. I forgot what he said. Don't quote me. I just remember he discredited him. It had something to do about the top 5 conversation. He tried to play him with like underhand. He's trying to act like he was giving props, but he was underhanding him. I just said, wow, I know exactly what happened. Same thing happened with Snoop. Chance the Rapper did the show with Saturday Night Live with M. He thought everything was buddy buddy. He asked M for a verse. M said, yeah, send me the record. M never did it, right? Never did it. Probably never got back to him. Or probably said, yo, right now's not a good time. And he took it personal. That's what Snoop Dogg did. Snoop Dogg tried to get M on the album countless of times. Daz told us, right? Snoop's cousin, told us that that's why the beef was really happening. He told us. That's why Snoop was really hating on M, because he tried to get a verse many times. And if you go back to that interview that Snoop Dogg did with that West Coast channel, I forget what the channel's called, but it's that Mexican dude running it. But there was when he was talking about the Blueprint album, and he was talking about how M, he said, oh, he fucked the cuz up on that record. He's talking about how M's killed Jay-Z. He said, yeah, I don't want Eminem on my album. No, thank you. Woo. He said, it made me paranoid. He said, I had a nervous breakdown listening to that. So, like, he was giving M props at the time, but it looks like M wasn't giving him the verse. So he was trying to act like that didn't matter. You feel me? I don't need an M verse. When you connect all that, it just, Snoop, bro, he's not trustworthy. Like, that really bothers me, man. It bothers me that Snoop, I don't want to say he's not trustworthy, but, like, why does he move this way? Why does he do things like this? And did y'all see his show? I don't know if y'all seen his show. He has a show now, kid show, and it's all about, like, same-sex stuff. I'm not going to say same-sex stuff, but it's, like, all about, like, gay stuff, pretty much. And I just think, like, come on, Snoop. Like, I don't care, like, promote. I don't care about TV shows having gay stuff. Like, I really don't care about that kind of stuff. But, like, why are we putting this in kid shows? Like, why are we trying to influence kids to experiment sexually? Like, why are we doing that? You know what I'm saying? Kids shouldn't be homosexual. They shouldn't be heterosexual. They shouldn't be anything. They just, whatever is natural. You feel me? And, I mean, I think we know it's natural. But at the end of the day, I'm not judging people who want to do stuff like, I don't care, man. You can do it, get married, do whatever you want. You're going to do whatever you want. I'm for you having all the same rights that I have. But don't be infringing your lifestyle on my kids. Hell no. We're not doing that. That's different. That's much different. I'm not infringing my lifestyle on your kids, my heterosexual lifestyle. But yeah, anyways, Snoop is just funny to me. I don't know, man. But I'm glad M dissed him. People was like, M should have like not dissed him. I'm like, come on, man. Royce defended Snoop. I think Royce was just trying to keep the peace, but he did defend Snoop and said Snoop had every right to say what he said. And I was just like, yo, I can't imagine M liking that. But I think M knows Royce's intent, and I think Royce is a good guy. You know what I'm saying? I think Royce just says things like that because without speaking to M, right? Because he just doesn't want no problems. He knows that's not a good beef to be had. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Saying adios to amigos. I ain't dissing, I'm just trying to keep mentioning future in the past tense. Or saying if it is, once they start to turn their backs, they ain't never coming back. And they did it to chance next to be mentioning future in the past tense. Or saying adios to amigos. I ain't dissing, I'm just trying to keep the shit a C-note.
Dang. RP. He gave Amigo a shout out real quick. RP takeoff.
Adios to amigos. I ain't dissing, I'm just trying to keep the shit a C-note. Same people been trying to do the shit to me, so I call them people because they're so easy to see through them. But a fighter's all I knew how to be.
I don't know why that went over my head. It was kind of simple, but that was slick. I said people. I was wondering, like, why is he saying people like that? Yeah, same people, but trying to do the same to me, so I call them people because it's so easy to see through. I might have butchered that just now, but yeah, I know what I'm trying to say.
Got the shit beat out of me, tripped and fell and blew out of me, popped it back in and hopped up like fuck it. Best out of me, tripped and fell and blew out of me, popped it back in. People because they're so easy to see through them. But a fighter's all I knew how to be. I got the shit beat out of me, tripped and fell and blew out of me, popped it back in and hopped up like fuck it. Best 2 out of 3, yeah. Man, I gotta be doing something right. I got 11 years of sobriety. So the only bottom I'ma be hitting is if it's sodomy. Wait, I mean, you would think that somebody handed a sodomy. How I'm chopping these bars, they keep wanting me to rap responsibly when I'm constantly passing the buck like the fucking Dollar Tree.
I'm constantly passing the buck. You know the phrase, pass the buck, like a Dollar Tree. I mean, I know that it's simple, but like way M puts it, it's always way more creative than your average rap. I ain't your average cat rap. I'm trying to get, and that's that. Anyways, dog, M is just the way he paints everything, dog. He's doing so much rhyming too, bro. It's like it's hard to highlight all the rhymes because it's like, all right, is it expected? Do we just know it's gonna happen? Like when Stans watch these reactions, do we need to highlight those, right? I always say to myself, I don't need to highlight like easy bars, and I don't need to highlight every rhyme structure. And then I'll post it, and in the comments to be like, yo, you missed the bar with that. I'm just like, bro, that was an easy bar. Like, I don't mention every bar. I just mention the bars I really like. But anyways, yo, you missed the alliteration with the L.
If somebody handed a saw to me, how I'm chopping these bars, they keep wanting me to rap responsibly when I'm constantly passing the buck like the fucking Dollar Tree.
That was hard though. Sodomy and sodomy. Yeah, that was. He's used sodomy. I think on Relapse, he's used that as a punchline before, but I like the way he used it right there.
To rap responsibly when I'm constantly passing the buck like the fucking Dollar Tree. But I'ma always remind you that I came from poverty. Black people saved my life from the Doc and Dijon, and all that we want is racial equality. R.I.P. Laquan McDonald, Trayvon and Breonna, Tatiana, Rayshard and Dominique, Eric Garner and Rodney King. No, we can't get along to these white motherfucking cops who keep murdering blacks off the streets. And as far as squashing beef, I'm used to.
People have a problem with these bars, right? They feel like he's doing a lot of BLM capping or whatever, but he's really not. Like, first of all, what's wrong with anything he said? Yes, RIP to those people. They were killed. Like, why would we not say RIP to them? Yeah, some of them had records, or some of them might have put themselves in a bad situation, or whatever the case may be. None of them deserve to die, though. So, like, why are we? I hate when people do that, man. And people on the right do that too. Like right wing extremists be doing stuff like that. Like, you know, I don't like stuff like that. I don't like that's very divisive. I don't like stuff like that. But I just feel like M has a right. I just trust M as a person. I trust his personality. I trust him as a family man. I trust him as a man who cares about society. I know he loves his friends. Look at all his friends he's helped, right? Look at that. And then look at his daughters. He raised 3 girls, like single father, you know, making peace with his mom, making peace with his wife. She's an addict, helping her, trying to get her straight. Like, M to me, he's a grandfather now. Like, come on, bro. I don't know. I just think he holds all the qualities of a good person, you know what I'm saying? Or a decent person. None of us are good, right? We all fall short to the glory of God. But he's as decent can be, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shoot. My mic fell. All right, I'm just going to leave it on for it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like he's more than just decent, you know what I mean? That's how I feel. But anyways, man, shout out to Marshall. But, you know, he said, black people saved my life. He ain't capping. He ain't, you know, from proof, right? From proof. Without what he said in a rhyme once, if it wasn't for proof, he said I would have been made to be racist. I forgot what song it was, but he said that. And then you got Royce, people who's friend. And Royce, Eminem made Royce, and in an interview, Eminem's relationship with Royce made Royce not hate all white people, not judge all white people. I know Royce be saying some wild stuff, but I don't think Royce is racist, though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it makes Royce not hate all white people because his relationship with M gave him faith, just how Proof gave M faith, right? And then 50 Cent, other best friends, Bizarre. Obviously, M's surrounded by black people all the time. I don't know why people think like M's surrounded by a bunch of white people. Like, what are you talking about? The only white person I ever see M with is Jimmy Iovine. Like, M is never around white people. Like, what are y'all even talking about? It's just, so for him to say black people saved my life, he literally means that. You feel me? And he's talking about, and he's referencing the culture. So it's like, people just take everything. People, they want to make everything political. Like, come on now. Marshall's not thinking that deep about.
Eric Garner and Rodney King. No, we can't get along to these white motherfucking cops who keep murdering blacks off the streets.
And then they're like, yo, why do you gotta say white cops? That was another thing. It was like, well, at the time, it was predominant. I don't remember any black cops killing blacks over racial injustice. He's talking about racial injustice, right? He's talking about a specific thing, police brutality. He's talking about cops being strung up on that power and then trying to take control of the situation. Yes, maybe somebody was at fault for the cops to be there, but he's talking about cops high off that juice and taking things too far. It's not necessary. People don't got to die in every situation just because, you know, a cop feels threatened. A cop needs to know how to de-escalate. A cop needs to, you know, last result is putting a bullet in somebody. That's your last result. That should be your last result. Getting rid of somebody's family member, somebody's father, somebody's mother, that should be your last result to kill. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do, though. I fully support, you know, police doing everything they got to do to protect their own because they got to go home, too. So I'm not knocking that. But, yeah, that's all I think Em was saying. Like, yeah, we got to get these racist white cops off the street. I mean, I don't know how often we see black cops killing white people because they're white. I don't know. I'm sure it probably happens, but it's like, I don't think that's what he's referring to. You know what I mean? But anyways.
And as far as squashing beef, I'm used to people knocking me, but just not in my camp. And diplomatic, cause I'm trying to be last thing I need a Snoop dogging me. Man, dog, you was like a damn god to me. Man, not really.
Oh, yeah.
I had dog.
I forgot what this was. I was like, wait, what? Did he just say Snoop Dogg is a goddamn? Like, stop it, Marshall. Stop it. I love Snoop, but come on. But he said, yeah, not really. I was wondering what was the diss. I thought it was for honestly, for a second, I was as I was waiting for the Snoop diss, I was like, what was this? Because I haven't heard this song since like December. It's been a minute. But yeah, last December. Oh, we're about to be in the new year, December. So maybe not December. Maybe January, February. I'm not sure. But yeah, he said as he's going through the song, and I feel like it's ending. I'm like, damn, what was that Snoop diss? And then I thought that this was saying like, dang, as diplomatic as I'm trying to be, last thing I need is Snoop dogging me. I thought that was the bar. He said, man, dog, you was like a dang. What did he say? That was funny as hell. I forgot how funny that was.
Off the streets, and as far as squashing beef, I'm used to people knocking me, but just not in my camp. And diplomatic, cause I'm trying to be. Last thing I need is Snoop dogging me. Man, dog, you was like a damn god to me. Nah, not really. I had dog backwards. I'm starting to think all these people taking shots at me. Shit, it's no wonder I be on my own.
Head up in the clouds like ZEUS. When they say you ain't the GOAT, I come down like whoop. But I got my head in the clouds like ZEUS. Swear I can see the game from a bird's eye view. Hey, bitch, you talking to a rap god. Hey, girl, you talking to a monster. Hey, you could get your whole damn life to the music thing. They gon' turn around like they don't love you.
I'm like 100% confident that there's no video for this because he did Snoop in it. And he knew that quite possibly he might have to take it back, and he knew that he didn't want something like that to live visually on the internet forever, right? That's my suggestion, because how does this not? This should have been the single. This should have been the single. Maybe it was a single. He just didn't shoot a video because I wasn't a part of the rollout. I don't know what was happening in 2020 when this came out. So, or this came out like 2021. Did one come out? Oh no, he dropped them both in the same year, right? I don't know. I can't remember, but yeah, so I wasn't a part of this rollout, so I don't know how it came out or how he promoted it. I don't know. I love the way he promoted Revival, even though the album wasn't that great. It was a good album, though, I think. You know, the context was really good. I wasn't a fan of the production. I'll be honest. I wasn't a fan of the production. But yeah, let's get it, though. Up next, we got, I think, an interlude. I'm just going to bang this one right after this. Interlude, and then Discombobulated. And then Premonition. Oh, okay, so we got two more songs. Oh, we got one more song, Discombobulated. And then, yeah, that starts the next album. Oh, no, that's Premonition. Yeah, that's side A. Oh, okay. Yeah, anyways. So, Discombobulated. Let's get it.
We out. They never say my name, but they echo my cadence. Watching from the bleachers while I'm penning impatience. Algorithm couldn't box me, dog. I've been innovation. I've been adjacent to the gate, but they fenced in they favor. Silence loud as the sirens when you inching in range. Funny how they never flinch until you shift in the game. But I don't beg for the table, dog. I'm building the frame. And now I'm carving out a seat while they whisper my name. Low tone